Hey everybody, it's your girl Bondy Blue, and I want you to check out Bondy's Boutique and get some of my merch, y'all. I've added some new things like my mermaid cups and the mermaid tees, and also the Shake Them Tits mugs. All right, you asked for it and you got it. Check out Bondy's merch at Bondy's Boutique. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondy Blue, and I am back for another Games People Play review, you guys. Let's just get right into my notes. So, the episode started off with us seeing Layla being thrown into a trunk and then her knocking the tail light out like she been watching these little videos about how to get out somebody's trunk on Instagram. And we find out that the person who kidnapped her was Jamal. And I'm like, Jamal, first of all, why you look like a crackhead? And why you doing crackhead shit, Jamal? I didn't think you did drugs, okay? I'm really looking at Kareem mama like, what is really hood and why is you getting dick from Jamal when he is thirsty? Because he doing the most. Like, somebody give him his blood pressure medicine. He really doing a lot. He figures that he can blackmail Marcus into giving him the money, or extorting money from Marcus, in order to keep Layla alive so that another one of his hoes won't end up dead on his property. And I'm just like, really, Jamal? At this point, with all the games you play, you could have went to school, got a business degree, got a fucking loan or some shit. Like, I know we in the hood and all of that, but fuck. Like, it ain't like you don't know people who got money. If you just would have came up with a good business plan and not been a complete and utter fuckboy, I think people would have wanted to help you get your little rinky-dink fish chicken selling place, okay? Like, you just don't even see the big picture. I don't understand him at all, y'all. Then he got Layla sitting there tied up, duct taped and shit, making her eat fish, tasting his food and all of that. I mean, Lord have mercy, acting like a crackhead. What's wrong with him, Lord? Let's move on. Vanessa is at home vacuuming in a freakum dress. I was like, oh, is that how we dress to clean our house? What the fuck is going on here? The staff isn't there to help because they're too scared of all the paparazzi and news people that are sitting outside of the house at the moment. Vanessa is annoyed beyond belief, okay? And here come Marcus. He's annoyed that she's vacuuming. Can you keep it down? Like, I'm vacuuming, nigga. There's not a volume on the vacuum. Go in another part of the house or something like that. Then here come Jackie and Ginger, suspect selves. You know, I don't trust them. Talking about somebody wants to give them $10 million for their winery. And they just kind of wanted Vanessa to sign the papers like right there on the spot. And she was like, girl, I went to law school. I'm not stupid. I don't need no more of y'all opinion on what I should do. I'll read this, look into it, and let you know. All right? Ain't nobody about to sign no papers just right now because you said so and you said your lawyers looked at it. The fuck I look like a fool? No, I'm not that. All right? Thank you. Good evening. Later on, we find out that they're a part of a shell company that they said was trying to buy them out of the winery. So really, they trying to buy her out because of all of the bad press she's had going on. But I think that's fucking stupid because she had the bad press when it came there. They had this bad press about Kalinda before. So I don't understand why now it's the issue. Told you I don't like Jackie and Ginger. Don't like them. Thank you, though. Did I mention that Vanessa called Bryce to help her out with that? So Marcus is getting a massage by Laura Govan, who is playing a physical therapist of some sort. And Vanessa is looking at her and she like, oh, I can see her. I know she's trying to do something over there, bitch. I can see you. We got glass everywhere in this house, so I can see what's going on, okay? And she really was. She was like, oh, your wife looks stressed out. You know, stress can really make your injury even worse. I would rub one out for you if you'd like. And I'm like, bitch, did you really just offer to jack him off? You mean to tell me you went to school to become a physical therapist so you could jerk some nigga dick off like with his wife across from you in a glass house? Word? Is this what we went to school for? Is this what we got in debt for, bitch? Like, oh my God, take this character on away from me. Marcus jumps up as soon as she starts to talk about how she knows what's going on with Kalinda and his wife and him. Like, girl, ain't nobody ask you. That's why you shouldn't even, I would have told something, you better not bring her back. Don't hire her again. She ain't got no fucking professionalism about herself asking me about my personal life. Girl, I don't know you. I'm sorry, y'all. I was like, overstepping of the boundaries when your paycheck is involved is not smart, but I guess. Kareem comes over and Marcus tells him that the police know that Kalinda was pregnant. Apparently, Kareem was the one that gave her, I think it was what, $50,000 or something like that. I can't remember how much it was, but paid for Kalinda to have an abortion that she never had. Vanessa comes over as she's ear hustling about this conversation because Kareem is telling Marcus that he'll tell the police or anybody else anything that they want him to tell them. Like, basically, I'll say that y'all was home the whole night. That's what you want me to say. Okay, I'm going to do what you want me to do. So Vanessa comes over. Marcus walks away, and he gets a text message about Layla being kidnapped, and the extortionist wanting $300,000 so she don't end up dead in his backyard. I said, if you don't get out my face with this shit, like, you can't just use these text messages to prove that somebody was trying to extort you and threw her body over the fucking fence because they wanted to try to prove that you killed her because you wouldn't give them money. You can prove all these text messages, Jamal. What is wrong with you? Lord have mercy, y'all. He's sending pictures and shit of Layla tied up. Vanessa is pissed off and doesn't want him to pay the money. She is tired of all of this shit. But she said, hell, you paid the last one. Why not pay for this hoe? And she runs off. I'm like, girl, when you gonna put on some regular clothes? Why you got on a dress like you about to go to the club? Marcus says he'll handle the situation. I said, like you supposedly handled that security footage from the hotel? Jamal and Layla are tied up in this abandoned looking warehouse that has a kitchen. Like, I don't know where they was, all right? But they're there, and he's talking about his wing-a-ding idea, his business selling fish, and he says that he's going to take care of Layla. If she goes in on this with him, he'll give her $30,000 out of the $300,000 that he's asking for. Like, nigga, you kidnapped me and use me as a pawn, and I get 10% word? Okay. Layla is acting like she down for all of this. She asked if she can go to the bathroom, so he, cuts the tape on her feet and on her wrists. She tries to get out through the bathroom, but there was no way to get out. So she didn't have a choice but to go back out and play that role with this nigga until the prime opportunity to run for her life. And that's exactly what she had to end up doing. When she came out the bathroom, she told Jamal that she had an idea. And I'm like, oh Lord, we'll see where this gonna go. Then Vanessa gets the forward from Marcus's phone saying that they will put all of this shit online if they don't give the money in 2 hours, I think. So that must have been her idea. To say, hey, if y'all don't give us the money, we're going to post this video online and let everybody know what's going on. So Vanessa texts back and said she going to bring the money. And then she texts Nia and tells Nia to come and get her. Speaking of Nia, Nia is looking for Layla after she showed up to her apartment looking for her and she wasn't there. So she's wondering if something happened to her, just like something happened to her friend and something happened to Kalinda, because everybody's working for Roxanne and she seems to be the common denominator amongst everybody. Nia says that Terrence told her that Kalinda died the same night that Vanessa had that unreported fight with her. So now, the suspicion is back on Vanessa. Terrence calls her on some hey beautiful shit, okay? Like, still trying to get the draws. And he says that Roxanne cleaned out her office. So the block was hot and that bitch got ghosts. MJ finds out that someone is tipping the paparazzi off and they suspect that it might be Kareem because he's always around and he thirsty as hell. But I'm like, I hope not. I hope Kareem wouldn't do nothing like that. So Marcus talks to Kareem and he says he mentioned Layla to Jamal. He talked some about this whole extortion thing. And that's when he was like, well, I might have mentioned her to Jamal. And now Marcus is pissed. Marcus is like, man, fuck, I gotta go handle that shit. And now I'm handling your dumbass friend. I ain't got time for that shit. I'm tired of this with him. I should have handled him the last time when he put his hands on Vanessa. And of course, Kareem is trying to stop him and shit, but he goes and gets his gun from the safe. But when he unlocked the safe, he find out that the gun not there. You know why? Because Vanessa has it. She got the gun. She created a diversion for the paparazzi and then put on all black and jumped in a car with Nia, but they still saw her. And then we see MJ outside acting like a paparazzi, talking to another paparazzi about getting a job. So I'm guessing he about to find out whoever the paparazzi source is that keep tipping them off about everything to do with the Kings. So Vanessa's plan is to act like she's about to give them the money and then to call Terrence and have him come and arrest Layla because she thinks Layla is behind everything because Layla is trying to do everything for money. And it's not really going down like that at all, y'all. Jamal thinks that he locked Layla to a gate waiting for them to see her and then drop off the money. I'm guessing that was another one of Layla's ideas. He's going, walk to the car, talking about, well, I'm about to get my winger, then I'm about to get my money, thinking he locked her to the gate. He turned around and she gone. They gave us a slow-mo run, but she had to get the fuck like Tina Turner did from that hotel, okay? She had to run, and she ran. She had to go. But he still ended up finding her, and then he's chasing her down this alleyway. A guy who seems to work in a bar because he had an apron on was throwing out the trash, saw her, and hurry up and close the door. But she's banging on the door, please help me, he's gonna kill me, please help me. And the dude opened the door and let her in and closed it on Jamal, who's having a fucking nervous breakdown because this was his big shot to get what was his. I'm like, what's yours? Why do you think anybody owes you anything, Jamal? What is wrong with you? Don't nobody owe you nothing in this world, and you should know that. Okay, you should know that. Y'all, I was about to be mad as hell at that person who closed that door on her when she was running. I understand you don't want no problems, but you don't just leave no woman in no alley with no nigga running after her screaming, he gonna kill me. You don't do that. Like, that is not right. Okay? The next thing we see is Layla jumping in the car with Nia and Vanessa got that Glock in her hand. I think it was a Glock. Whatever. It was a gun. And and she is like, oh my God, you know, obviously scared, dirty, looked like she been through some shit. So Vanessa is looking at her like she still don't trust her. But I'm like, it's obvious that girl, you know, was kidnapped. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. I'm glad that Nia was there to pick her up. They're really about to be friends after this. You don't save somebody from being kidnapped and possibly tortured and killed, and then we ain't friends after that. That's not how they work. But anyway, y'all, I really like games people play. I don't know how many episodes they have left, but you know, shit got good as the season progressed. I can't wait to find out who actually killed the Kalinda girl, because you know it's got to be somebody that we've seen already. At least I'm hoping it is. So that's the only way it's gonna make sense. But anyway, I just want to give my opinion on Ladies Night right quick before we go. Y'all, Peppa is working on my nerves. Like, Salt-n-Pepa, Salt is passive aggressive, but tries to do the right thing. And I think she uses all the confessionals to try to narrate shit like she meant well, knowing good and goddamn well that she came off wrong during the actual moment. I'm going to say that. But Peppa works on my nerves. Peppa has no regard for anybody else's feelings, and that just works on my nerves. Plus, she looks ridiculous. Like, what's wrong with your nose? Why does your ass look like that? Peppa, you were a beautiful woman. You didn't need to do anything to your face or your body. But look at you. Oh, Lord, I don't even know what to say. And then them leaving the girls hanging in the Cayman Islands, girl, I wouldn't even been worried about them hoes. I'd have been like, oh, all right, then I guess I'm on the beach. But, I mean, that's me. Whenever there's a large body of water, I'm fine. Like, especially a beach, I'm good. You give me a property on the beach with a pool, bitch, I have no problems and no worries, okay? Be happy. But that's just me, y'all. I'm glad that SWV decided to go with Toni Braxton's tour instead of being, you know, playing second fiddle on Salt-n-Pepa's tour. I do feel like Spinderella has her own issues. Like, something about Spinderella throws me off a little bit about her, but I still understand why she feels the way she feels about Salt-n-Pepa, because they don't treat her like an equal partner. But I do understand why they don't see her as one. But everybody kind of pictured them like, you know, Jam Master Jay and Run DMC. Like, that's how everybody pictured it. But Run DMC and Jam Master Jay, I believe, all started off together, which is different from Salt-n-Pepa finding Spin after they'd already had their first platinum record. But I do feel like they should fight for her more often. And I do feel like they should have made her more present in the visual. We always felt like people who really follow their music know that it's them, it's Spinderella too. But yeah, it just kind of seems like they want to keep her not equal because they don't want her to actually get the same amount of money. They don't want to split that money up 3 ways equally. That's what I think. And I think that's why they didn't want to do anything with SWV. I think that Salt-n-Pepa are going to end up not wanting to do this song with SWV because they don't want to split the money with 3 more people. I don't think they, you know, like sharing their money with other people. And I understand that, but it seems fucked up. And I think that Spin was actually happy that they didn't come on that trip to the Cayman Islands because she got to have SWV to herself, and she also got to show SWV how Salt-n-Pepa can be, which made them kind of be more on her side. I noticed that, okay? But I also think that Salt-n-Pepa are full of shit. I don't think that they both decided not to go on a trip separately and didn't tell each other until after the fact. I don't believe that at all. I think that if one of them didn't want to go, they would have called the other one and said, look, I don't really want to go. And then they decided to do something different when the cameras was around. But yeah, I kind of think they full of shit. And that's my opinion on it. So yeah, I love y'all. I hope y'all enjoy. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And I will see y'all in the next one.